Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there, man. Hope everybody having a great day. Good energy out there, good love out there on this good Tuesday. We got some good content to check out. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. Fires, floods everywhere. It's just a lot of weird stuff going on. But we got to maintain, stay positive, stay encouraged, stay pushing, keep pushing. You feel me? It's a non-stop thing. Salute to everybody on your way in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my Twitch and my Kick together. 1 second. There we go. There we go. I had to mute it. Good. Salute to everybody. Javay, Buddha, Christy was good. Shoes was good. Bang Boogie, Dre, what up, fam? Wait for a few more people to jump in, then we'll get it going, y'all. We'll get it going. But like I said, man, it's been crazy. Y'all see the Grand Canyon on fire? And I heard it's like a population of like almost like 200, a little bit over 200 people that, stay like, like down in the Grand Canyon. Like it's a little population, a little civilization down there and everything. I'm like, man, they need to be doing a story on that civilization of people down there and everything. How they operating down there. Solo was good. Jermaine. But it's a fire in the Grand Canyon. It's floods happening. They say I guess a hurricane or something supposed to be coming soon. Down by New Orleans and all down by that Gulf. And passing through Florida. There's gonna be a lot of rain and stuff. I seen New Jersey. New Jersey was flooding. I'm like, man, what is going on, man? Midwest, what up, fam? But let's get it started, man. We got a few people in here, man. Let's go ahead and get to this content. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. Make sure you subscribe, y'all. Let's get it going.
Meantime, you've got a new threat against President Trump emerging out of Iran. A group dubbed the Blood Covenant has placed a bounty on the president's head.
Of Iranian assassination threats against President Trump, researchers have found a website featuring an image of a target hovering over the president. It cites Shia religious decrees and appeared shortly after a top Iranian cleric issued a fatwa declaring those who threaten Iran's supreme leader as enemies of God. The site also features a large reward in exchange for the president's assassination.
It was over $40 million. We have no idea if this is a legitimate number or not, but it's a clear effort to try to mobilize and motivate any sympathetic audience to carry out an act of violence against President Trump.
He appeared online just about a year after the first assassination attempt on Trump's life in Butler, Pennsylvania. 2 months after that, a second attempt, Secret Service discovered a gunman near Trump while he was golfing at his club in West Palm Beach. For several years, federal officials have been tracking Iranian assassination threats against President Trump and top officials from his first term, including former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, Iran envoy Brian Hook, and National Security Advisor John Bolton. Trump did pull their government protection in January. Federal prosecutors announced last year that the Iranian government had ordered an assassin to target Trump just before he was reelected. In February, the president said he'd given advisors instructions to obliterate Iran if its government successfully assassinated him. Bill?
Okay, Rich.
A group from Iran, y'all, put a $40 million, allegedly, put a $40 million bounty on Trizzy head. Oh my God. Man. A 40 million bounty that they fundraised and came up with. Man, I don't know how true it is. It's on the news. They'll put anything out there in the media to try to make it seem like something and everything. But a $40 million bounty on my dog Trizzy head. Man, Trizzy better be safe, man. For that 40 M's, man. His motherfucking right-hand man the backdooring for that 40 M's. Man, 40 M's. That's crazy, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Felicia was good. Baby Cakes. Everybody, man. Salute to all y'all, man. That's crazy. Hey, Christy, you say you got 4 RVs for sale? I want to check and see what they looking like. Are you on the Discord, Christy? Send them over, man. Maybe we can try to help you get them sold. See what they going for or whatever, man. Everything, are they nice? Drop it in the Discord, man. Christy in the chat says she got 4 RVs for sale, y'all. She trying to boom. The way the world going, you know what I'm saying? The RV might be the way to go. For real.
The reasons that you're here today is to hear that we are very unhappy, I am, with Russia. But we'll discuss that maybe a different day. But we're very, very unhappy with them, and we're going to be doing very severe tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. Tariffs at about 100%. You call them secondary tariffs. You know what that means. But today we're going to talk about something else. And as you know, we've spent $350 billion approximately on this war with Russia and Ukraine.
Damn.
I would like to see it end. It wasn't my war. It was Biden's war. It's not my war. I'm trying to get you out of it.
Yeah,
and,
Trizzy.
we want to see it end.
You heard what he said. He like, hey, this ain't my war. This Biden's war. I'm trying to get you out of it and everything. But they spent $350 billion on this war. He like, man, they better come to an agreement soon or we finna put some tariffs on Russia ass.
And I'm disappointed in President Putin because I thought we would have had a deal 2 months ago, but it doesn't seem to get there. So based on that, we're going to be doing secondary tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. It's very simple. And they'll be at 100%. And that's the way it is. It can be more simple. It's just the way it is. I hope we don't have to do it.
Trizzy ain't playing.
Well, folks,
man.
Looks like the Rocket Man is officially sick and tired of seeing everybody else have all the fun while he gets none. You see, according to the supreme ruler himself, Kim Jong-un, he is ready to launch strikes against the United States, Japan, and South Korea. Now, this is just my assumption, but I feel like this is just a way to get to South Korea as per usual.
Right.
If you know, you know. This man is hell-bent on getting to South Korea. But you can't get the publicity necessary if you're not going to throw us into it. So yeah, he is threatening to get at us for quote-unquote security breaches. This guy, the king of communism, a literal dictator, is telling us that we are the security threat. Okay.
Hey everybody, I just left the Everglades internment camp, the Everglades detention facility for immigrants, and I gotta tell you that the conditions are horrible. These are people being caged. 32 people per cage. Only 3 toilets for a group of 32 grown men. And where they drink water is from the toilet. It's only a spigot that comes from the toilet, and that's where you also drink water. The food portions are horrible. It was very hot and warm within the actual tent where the cages are held. I saw people sweating. And, you know, they didn't let us walk fully in. They opened the door and let us look in, and people were yelling at us, help me, help me. I heard somebody in the back yell, I'm a U.S. citizen. We're going to look into that. But something that really struck me is as we were walking away from those cages, they started chanting, Libertad, 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 freedom. And I saw people in those cages who look exactly like me, people my age. Every Floridian should be ashamed that our taxpayer money is being used for this, terrorizing communities, putting people in an internment camp full of Latinos. And so I just wanted to do this report out fresh from leaving. We were in there for 2 hours. I will be back. We were able to get some clarification on the legal standing of the facility, but I can tell you this. They said that they're getting all their instructions from ICE. That is a federal detention center that is being run by the state. We are all allowed to go there unannounced whenever we want and see things how they actually are. So we'll keep everybody updated.
Man, I've been hearing about these detention centers all over. I've been seeing the videos. People been talking about it. And everybody been saying how these detention centers are just very inhumane. Like, it's not right. You heard what he said. He said they drinking from the toilets and everything. Like, and I understand it ain't, it's a detention center. I know it ain't supposed to be. I know it ain't gonna be like the Four Seasons or Trump Towers or all extravagant and everything. But god damn, at least give them people some good, some decent water and you know what I'm saying? Let them shower in toilets and shit like that and everything. Like, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know and everything. Like, man, it's just crazy world, y'all. Boss lady in the building. Pete, what up?
City of Davenport, Iowa is once again underwater. Torrential rains and rising Mississippi River levels have triggered severe flooding, swallowing streets, submerging homes, and turning downtown into a disaster zone.
Now, this in Idaho right here, y'all. This Idaho. Idaho flooding, New Jersey, motherfucking Texas, North Carolina, all these places is experiencing floods. Like, that's crazy, man. Salute to Sherry Scales in the chat, man. Happy 49th rotation. Salute. Congratulations. Glad you're feeling good, man. Good vibes, all good vibes.
Emergency crews are working around the clock, using boats to rescue stranded residents and sandbags to hold back the relentless current. This isn't Davenport's first battle with the Mississippi, but this one feels different, faster, more violent. Locals say the water rose with almost no warning. Businesses are shuttered, families displaced, and the city is bracing for more rain. Officials have declared a state of emergency, and the National Guard is on the ground. But questions remain. How prepared are river cities like Davenport for what experts are calling a new normal? As the water creeps higher, one thing is clear. Climate extremes are no longer predictions. They're here, and Davenport is paying the price.
This shit crazy, y'all.
Look what's going down the street.
Oh my God.
Look in front of you, man.
Not the porta potty floating down the street. Oh, that's nasty, man. Damn, people in Iowa too. That shit crazy. Ray, you out there too? Man, y'all be safe, man.
So y'all remember when I told you that this water is coming from somewhere else and it's coming from under the ground? Look at this, you guys. This is literally happening in every state. This right here is in Atlanta. You can clearly...
Damn, and that's Atlanta? Man, this shit happening everywhere. Atlanta, North Carolina. I seen New Jersey been flooding bad. Texas, Iowa. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You see the waters coming up from under the ground. And Atlanta just experienced a flood last week, y'all. And once again, North Carolina is flooding, y'all. Look at the water. Look at this.
Okay, this is not fucking good.
Kentucky?
not fucking good at all.
Something is going on with the earth. There must be a lot of movement under the earth right now, y'all, in correlation with all these earthquakes and these volcanoes popping up, y'all. Check this out in Utah. I guess this water main just bursted in front of the
Utah
police station, y'all. What is going on? See, this water is coming up from under the ground and it's causing pressure to burst. Look at this road in North Carolina, y'all. Look at this. Just the sheer force of nature alone, y'all. I want y'all to watch this video. Check this out. So it's not raining all that much, okay? But this water is coming from somewhere. That car is completely underwater. Wow. This is, again, North Carolina. It's raining almost everywhere around the world. So when he first panned out, you didn't see this, but now look at this, y'all. See? The water's coming from under the ground, y'all. It's not just from the heavens. It's literally coming from everywhere. That means the earth is splitting right underneath our feet, y'all. Like, for all of this water to come out in excess, the earth is splitting. It's looking real biblical out here. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's get it, y'all. Peace.
Workers trapped in a tunnel on an industrial site just outside of downtown Los Angeles, escaping unharmed.
Everyone seems to be doing fine.
News choppers flying over the scene, capturing the moments workers emerged from underground. 27 workers were trapped 400 feet below ground for about an hour.
400 feet below ground. What are they building up under there? Or what is going on up under there? What they come? Is it a water system they working on or something? Or what's going on up under there? GNS, what's good, Felicia?
More guys coming out right now.
4 others went inside the tunnel after the collapse to help in the rescue efforts. All 31 men rescued safely and without significant injuries.
So wait, let me get this straight. There's a $700 million tunnel being built with 31 workers 400 feet down, and we're just hearing about it when the tunnel collapsed? Like, why is it always a secret until something goes wrong?
Right.
No ribbon cuttings, no news coverage, just bam, tunnel collapse? 400 feet is not your average tunnel. Who are they making these tunnels for? All this construction sounds and people saying they crazy. Is this where it's coming from? It's giving bunker energy, but let me know what y'all think in the comments.
That's crazy work right there. Like, I'm curious, what the fuck, what is it for? What what they doing with that big tunnel, man? 400 feet down? Man, they doing something. Damn, Bang Boogie, you said it started raining as soon as I hit the live. Man, it's crazy how it's raining and flooding everywhere, man. Salute the window light in the building, my Wendy. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Guys, did you hear about China? They all collapsing due to the heat. It's about like 150 degrees and they walking around with ice packs on their spine, on the back of their necks like if they was in a boxing match. It is getting crazy in China, guys. Where else? I mean, a lot of cosmic energy, guys. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all, China is going through it. Lord, look at that. It's so hot that it made the ground come up. Look at that. That don't make no sense, y'all. Like, China is really going through it. Now, look at this motorcycle. This is a motorcycle right here. People is leaving people footprints, you guys. Damn. This is crazy. The ground is cracking because it is so hot. They are experiencing a heat wave, guys. Look at the people. They're dehydrated. It's older people passing out. This is
That's crazy work. It's flooding everywhere over here. It's a heat wave over there. Well, it's a heat wave over here too and shit. It's the same temperature it is probably over in China. It's the same thing over here in Vegas. Hot as hell, 110, 112. I think today it was 113. I don't know what it is right now. Let me see. 106 right now outside. It's hot as hell everywhere. Then we got all these floods. Man, this weather been tripping. It's crazy. Diane, what's good? Davo, what up, fam? My dog Davo in the building. ATD. What's good? Let's keep it going, man. Riley, what up with you? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Keep the algorithm jumping, man. This shit crazy, man. I can't believe it's flooding in all these places, man. Atlanta, Kentucky, Utah, Idaho, Texas, Florida, North Carolina, New Jersey. Like, how is it flooding in all these places at one time? They done turned the motherfucking machines on, man. My man, that CEO of Make It Rain, he making it rain everywhere. They got the water popping up from the under and inside the earth, everything, man. They just flooding everywhere right now, man. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Let's keep it going, though.
Crazy. Does anybody remember that Air India crash last month that killed 260 people? You know, the legendary crash where only one passenger survived? Well, a preliminary report has found that there was a cut in the fuel supply to the engines. According to the report by India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, the fuel control switches in the cockpit of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, by the way, had been flipped, starving the engines of fuel. Now, the report does not say whether the switches were flipped by a person or in another way, but when looking at the black box recordings, which includes 2 hours of cockpit audio, by the way, and in the cockpit voice recording, one of the pilots is heard asking the other, why did he cut off? The other pilot responded that he did not do so. Shortly after, the switches were reversed back to where they should have been, and the engines were in the process of powering back up when the crash actually happened. Do keep in mind, on the 787, the fuel cutoff switches are between the two pilots' seats, and guess what? Not only are they protected on the sides by a metal bar, but they have a locking mechanism designed to prevent accidental cutoff. So what happened? Let's keep in mind, the captain of the flight was a 56-year-old who had flown more than 15,000 hours in his career. The first officer, though, was a 32-year-old man with over 3,400 flying hours. There's obviously a lot more that's included in this report, but I just wanted to list off some of the things that just had me, because I could definitely say that I did not expect any of this to come out of the report.
So I'm curious, what's up with that dude, that one survivor from that crash? Remember, there was that one dude that survived. He was walking looking like he was all fucked up, but he really wasn't all the way fucked up. It came from that plane crash. And then I seen some reports like he was arrested because they said, I don't know if he was faking it or what. Like, they need to come back with an update on dog and let us know, was he really on that plane or was it all a cap or what? But that shit was weird. And these planes falling, that's weird too. There might be some shit going on in the sky, man. It might be some motherfucking galactic war or something going on with all these planes falling. I can't even front. Because this just happened right here. This is another plane crash just happened, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago, man. It's crazy. Dave, you said 170 people missing? That's down in Atlanta? From the floods or just shit? That ain't nothing new either. There's people missing all over the nation, all over the world, but definitely all over the nation. Heli people missing. Oh, down in Texas? Oh, yeah. From the floods, yeah. This shit crazy. Yeah, I seen that. Damn, like it was crazy. The flood came down there, and then not only did the flood come, they didn't get no warning, and then like these was like it was like a girl Christian camp type thing or something, and it was all elite, like nieces and daughters and everything. These was like the high class girls camp and everything, and they didn't even get a warning or nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if they high class or not, you would think, but you know how the world is. You would think like, damn, they didn't even warn them. They didn't even tell them. So motherfuckers in the hood definitely ain't got a chance when it's daytime.
Hospital network in New Jersey is taking its infant identity data to a new level. Correspondent Dan Springer reports on a controversial new questionnaire that some New Jersey parents were not expecting.
You can't make this shit up.
Becoming a new parent is always a time of enormous change. But now in New Jersey, some moms and dads are being asked to fill out a sexual orientation and gender identity questionnaire for their baby.
You gotta be kidding me.
Do you identify your baby as female, male, transgender, genderqueer, or something else?
What the fuck?
Which of the following best describes your baby? Lesbian or gay, straight or heterosexual, bisexual, or questioning, unsure?
It's completely and utterly insane. And I think in New Jersey, a very big litmus of showing how insane
Libtard? Is that what you said?
This questionnaire is being given to new parents at several hospitals run by Inspira Health Network in southern New Jersey. But other hospitals...
Out of all...
That's some weird ass shit. That might be one of the reasons New Jersey flooding right now. Y'all on that type of bullshit? Oh, yeah, man. Hey, Wendy, I seen that movie too. I seen that movie. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I seen it. It was a good ass movie too. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, that's crazy you said that. I seen that. I'm trying to think of the name of it right now and everything. They was on the island. He was, and then I think he had ended up like tricking them at the end. Like he walked right into the kids and tricked them out like he wasn't the sniper or something. He was or something, but that was a good ass movie. I'm gonna figure it out by the end though. Let's keep it going. Nudie, what up with you? Right, Blunts was real shit. He said they need their ass beat for that one. They definitely do, dog. That shit weird as hell. Michael, what up with you?
All the things that's making a comeback. We got the bubonic plague back. So an Arizona resident recently passed away less than 24 hours after showing symptoms of the bubonic plague that could have been caused by a prairie dog. So the plague is caused by Yersinia pestis bacterium and is transmitted by rodents. And apparently they found a bunch of prairie dogs unalived, and they think that may be a link to it. So the plague ain't been around since like the 1300s. I learned about this in social studies. That's how long ago this was. So the fact that this is making a comeback, that someone actually passed away. Now people do still get it, but this is the first confirmed case of someone passing away that we've had in a long time. Now officials are working with people in the area to test the rodents' fleas or the prairie dogs' fleas, and hopefully they can get this knocked out, because if they bring it back the plague, man, like if we can't have another COVID, like 2025 already been like bad enough. If they bring back something like this, then like what are we doing? Like why can't we bring back good stuff? Why is it always something like this?
The bubonic plague? I ain't heard that shit since I was like probably in the 6th grade in history class or some shit. Like, what? The bubonic plague? Man, that's crazy, man. That's what's gonna happen in Philadelphia if they don't get that trash up. If they keep on letting that trash pile up, they don't come to a deal soon. I don't know if they came to a deal yet, but I ain't seen no reports on it, so it's probably still out there. That trash probably still piling up in the streets. It's gonna be a lot of motherfucking plagues and diseases and everything going around that's gonna spread right from that little nasty ass area with all that trash. They need to clean that shit up ASAP. And you know what? I just figured out. I know what the movie is, Wendy. The movie called 22 July. Yeah, Christy. Yeah. You're right on time too. It's called 22 July. I just came to me, man. Good ass movie. Y'all gotta check that out. Yep, shoes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let's keep it going, y'all. I appreciate y'all in the chat. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what it's called. 22 July.
Breaking news, a teddy bear covered in human skin was found outside of a gas station. Authorities in California say they were called to the area around 12:30 p.m. on July 13th. This was after they were following up on a report of a, quote, object that appeared to be human remains. This was per a written statement from the San Bernardino Sheriff's Office. Witnesses described the bear as having a face-like piece sewn onto its head, along with what appeared to be skin-like material stitched all over its body. Shortly after the call came through, authorities investigated and a coroner came and removed the teddy bear.
On some Silence of the Lamb shit? Huh? Human skin on a teddy bear? California? They need to test the skin out and figure out where that damn skin came from, man. That skin had to come from somebody that's probably been missing or something. Unfortunately. Allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. I don't know, but where the fuck did that human skin come from him to put that, or him, or whoever put it on there? I just said him. It might be a lady. I don't know who did it. put some skin on a teddy bear. That shit weird as hell. That's straight Silence of the Lamb, Hannibal type shit, man.
So y'all saw what was floating over the ocean in Sydney, Australia this weekend, right? The black, terrifying mass that was just floating over the ocean? No? Well, if you haven't, don't worry. I'm going to show you at the end of this video, those videos, so stay for that. But yeah, in Australia this weekend, a dark, black, ominous, terrifying mass-like cloud was just seen and videoed floating over the ocean. Now, I did a little bit of research because obviously scientists are going to say that it's of natural causes and it's something called a scud cloud. But I'm going to tell you what I believe. I believe it's a portal opening, and I believe it's something from another dimension breaking through. Now, you don't have to believe what I'm saying. You make up your own mind when you see the video. But the video looks very similar to other things that I've seen when I've been going down rabbit holes about portals opening. But I'm not here to tell you to believe one thing or the other. You make up your mind. That's not my call. However, also in Australia, they just confirmed that they're building the world's first black box to record the demise and destruction of the Earth. So over the weekend coming out of Australia, we have this black-like cloud just floating over the ocean, you'll see, and now Australia is creating the world's black box that's going to record our destruction. Now, remember, anything we talk about is for education, conversation, learning, and entertainment purposes only, so take what you will, leave what you don't want. That's not for me to decide your life. Now, watch the video and let me know in our conversations today what you think it is, because I know what I think it is.
Man, that shit look weird, y'all. I can't even front. Only thing I can think about seeing that black shit in the sky is from like some of these movies I've seen. It's just like the Invasion series I told y'all to check out. Invasion, Arrival. Man, there's all type of movies they be doing this type of shit, showing this little type of shit. They say it's a portal. They say it's I don't know if it's portals or not, man. It's like this year, the talk about portals been so ramped up and everything, portals and everything all over and everything. I don't know, man. And there's been a lot of films talking about portals and different dimensions and all this shit and everything. So I don't know, man. Is portals really opening up? We are damn near in the future. I'm not gonna be surprised when they roll out the time machine in a minute. Like, yeah, we finna bust the time machine out, man. You can pay a certain price and go back in time or something, or go ahead of time or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all think that's a thing? Y'all think that might come into? Y'all think that might be a thing in the future? Time travel? I don't know. They better not let me get no motherfucking time machine and nothing like that. I'm going back. I'm betting on games. I know the scores of all type of shit, man. I go back in time. Next time y'all see me in the future and shit, I'll be so rich. Y'all be like, man, we know you done went back and scammed the game. You damn right. For real. Coca-Cola. It'd take them 11 minutes to make $1 million, man. 10 minutes for Nike to make $1 million. That's crazy work right there. Rough Rider, what up, fam? Red Cap, Trigger Happy Mama, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, Mars Room, all y'all, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Google gotta be number one. Gotta be. Christian Dior make $1 million every 5.6 minutes, y'all. Christian Dior, y'all. Motherfuckers spending all that money on that designer shit, man. They making $1 million every 5 minutes, man. That shit ridiculous. Tesla making $1 million every 5 minutes. Amazon number one. Yeah, that's probably about right. I go Google right there. I knew it. Google making the M every 1 minute point 7. Every damn near 2 minutes, Google making $1 million. Damn. You was right, Buddha. Damn. Every 36 seconds, Amazon is making $1 million, y'all. This shit crazy, man. Y'all know how much money this is between all these companies and everything, man. Like, if they really wanted to end all the problems in the world, they could end all the problems, man. It don't have to be no homelessness. It don't have to be no bullshit. Nothing. Everybody can be straight. It don't have to be no stress, no fear, no depression, none of that shit. With all this money they making, they can change the whole fucking world, man. This shit crazy. Man. $1 million every 36 seconds? They need to let the right motherfucker make $1 million every 36 seconds. For real. Cause this shit crazy.
Okay, I recently went on vacation. When I came back, I had some moldy bread. Obviously not that big of a deal. Then what I happened to notice was even more disturbing. This Pepperidge Farm brioche top sliced buns was way in the back behind the Instapot. I had forgot about it. This is a month and a half older than this is. Do you see any mold anywhere on any of these buns? What? This is fresh made at a bakery. What are we eating? I want to know.
We know they got chemicals in there, man.
Nigga. For real though. These niggas steal our fucking designs, nigga, get rich. And now fucking people support them with our designs. They support white people with our designs. Louis Vuitton stole their fucking patterns from Africa. You come out with a design and clothes, niggas don't want to buy your shit. That shit called Stockholm Syndrome, nigga. When these niggas identify with the slave captors, nigga. And then when you have a plan that possibly could overtake the fashion industry, they'll run and tell the fashion higher ups on you.
And steal your idea. Take your whole style, ideal, and everything and sweep your ass under the rug. Like, yeah, this our shit. Or buy you out, give you a couple dollars. They know a few dollars and you, here you go. And they gonna make billions off your shit, trillions. We know how the game go. Supreme, what up?
Talk your shit, OG. They don't groom you. They don't teach you like, yo, youngin', you doing it wrong. But to prevent you from doing it wrong, this is how you do it right. Bop, 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 bop. No, the first thing niggas do is hate. Because niggas don't understand the concept of love. Yo, the first concept of love is loving yourself. Yes, that's right.
Hey, he right, man. Yeah, you know, when you go past a fast food restaurant these days and shit, that shit just normal now. You don't smell the aroma no more to make you be like, ooh, it smell good over there. And all that shit gone, man.
The grizzly bear populations started leaving Yellowstone National Park this morning, and it is throwing the scientific community into a tizzy, wondering why they are leaving. Grizzly bears are not known to travel in herds like this all at once and great distances, and they are headed towards Salt Lake City, Utah. I reported earlier this week about the mountain lions that left Yellowstone. That was late last week that they started leaving, and they thought, okay, it's just the mountain lions. Why are they leaving? And now that the grizzly bears are all leaving, they are saying something is up. The animalages, creature critters, know something that maybe we don't. But it just goes to show you that nature is the great balancer. Yellowstone National Park are super concerned. They think that the bison might leave next. So they've hired a Dr. Remy Deemy to come in and investigate and try to figure out what's going on. No one can speak animal, right? But he is one of the closest that can understand what's going on by just sensing it from the animals. And so I'll report in part 2 as soon as I talk to Dr. Remy Deemy and he tells me what he believes is going on.
That shit crazy, y'all. The animals leaving, they know something. You know, the animals going off that energy. They know something for sure. Salute to Priscilla and Meaty in the chat, man. They said send some love, man. Pray for them down that way. They said a hurricane's supposed to be coming soon. I heard about it. I seen the weather little stuff and everything. They said it's supposed to be hitting the Gulf and coming through Florida and everything. I forgot the name of it. Hurricane something. It start with a D. I don't know what the name is. Is it Dexter or something? Hurricane something. Let me see what the name of that motherfucker is. They said Dexter. Yeah, that's the name of it. Hurricane Dexter. They gave it a nerd name. Hurricane Dexter. Hopefully. Oh, Hurricane David. I don't know what the name is. I just Googled it. It said Dexter or whatever, but I don't know. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it don't do too much damage and hopefully it'll be all good, man. But salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Them animals know something, though. For them animals to be moving together like that in a pack, they know something.
That this is a 6 million year old canyon. How do you fight a fire in that thing? You can see the tourists passing behind me. It looks like business as usual until you look over the edge and you might be able to see it is shrouded in smoke. There are 2 major wildfires burning right now. The White Sage fire, the Dragon Bravo fire. The White Sage is massive, almost 50,000 acres. Dragon Bravo, smaller, but it's the one that did all the damage. An estimated 70 structures destroyed, including a lot of the park officials who live in the park. Their home have been destroyed. So firefighters right now locked in a desperate battle, trying to regain some semblance of control. But it's been rough going because of how hot it is, because of how dry it is. Conditions are just not cooperating with firefighters trying to do the best they can. That is part of the challenge. Obviously, firefighters are accustomed to it, especially in this area, but it is very, very difficult to get resources in there to help put out those flames.
Now, I hope that these flames ain't because of that, or what I heard about. It's a community that's down in the Grand Canyon. They say it's like deep down. It's like about a little bit over 200 of them or whatever, like a little civilization that they down there and they operating and, you know what I'm saying, functioning and everything down there. I hope these fires ain't got nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? I hope that ain't what's going on, but I don't know. It just seemed weird to me. Maybe they are trying to hide something. Maybe they burning some shit up, trying to get rid of something. I don't know. And then it's like all this shit is so normal now with these fires and floods and everything. It's just hard to pinpoint some of this stuff. Like, man, they turned this shit normal now. We hearing about fires and floods, like this shit just normal now. Like, yeah, that shit happened last week. Motherfucking whole town burned down and everything. Oh yeah, that shit happened all the time. It's normal now. So shit crazy, Soul Museum was good.
Look, I don't know I need to hear it, but I gotta say it.
Because if nobody gonna say something about it, I might as well just say it. Why is it that everything in this world that's going on right now, don't nobody want to say what it actually is? Hearing people say, believe the science, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Listen up right now. Grand Canyon is on fire right now. Not just one fire, but two. The White Sage fire and the Dragon Bravo fire. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know where they came up with these names.
Right.
This world is always giving some type of cute name to something that is terrible. That's because they don't want to admit the truth. And I'm here to give you the truth right now. I want to know why everything going on in the world like this? It's God. I don't think I gotta explain this to y'all, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My name is Kimo. I do motivational content on TikTok. Now I'm tired. Tired of this world making an excuse for something when they know exactly what it is. People saying believe the science. God created science. It's cloud seeding. Okay. Floods are happening because some type of climate? Bro, that is God. See, what's happening is y'all pissing God off right now because nobody wants to say what it is. This is prophecy. This is God. This is God getting tired. Tired of people trying to sugarcoat his blessing. These floods are drowning cities. Cities that was never supposed to get water like this. Fire, the water, the sky, it's all speaking right now. But y'all too distracted to listen. God is coming. Whether you want to hear it or not, this is the truth. You can't possibly think because you labeled a disaster something that it doesn't make it spiritual. They call it white sage, but what's really being burnt down is fake purity. They named another one Dragon Bravo, but that's just smoke. Smoke to keep you from realizing God's judgment. Y'all must have forgot, this is his land. Now he's waking up all his chosen people. Let's be real. Just because you go to church, that don't mean you chosen. You can shout amen in them comments all day. If your spirit is dead and your eyes is closed, you just making noise. God chooses his people his own way. When he calls on you, you'll know it. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll start feeling like you got a purpose. You won't be able to see it, ignore it, because it's not silence no more. This message is not about fire. It's about a spiritual earthquake. Warning, a purge, a call to rise. And if nobody told you, Kimo told you. If you don't stand for nothing, you're going to fall for anything. And God don't play about that. Something.
Hey, could all this be a cleansing happening? Could that would, I'll be seeing a lot of, content and stuff and everything. Everybody be saying this is Mother Nature. Mother Nature, my bad. This Mother Nature. This God, what I'm saying? This is what's happening, what I'm saying? Then, you got the other people who thinking like some of this shit is being done deliberately, like me. I'm on that side. I think some of this shit is being done intentionally. I don't think all this stuff it's a coincidence. All this is happening like that. But then again, this might be, the higher powers. This might just be a cleansing. It might be shit happening like that because some of these areas might been on. Hey, it might be. Hey, we got to flood this area out. Y'all did a lot of bullshit over here. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What y'all think?
In Yellowstone Park got the bears acting unusual, y'all. There's a video going around of the bears leaving the Yellowstone National Park, y'all. I have never seen anything like this, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video and y'all let me know down below in the comments. Have y'all seen anything like this before? And I'm hearing it's not just the bears, y'all. Even the mountain lions are getting up, packing their bags, and getting on. Something ain't right, y'all. I don't know what it is. I'm not even gonna try to guess. Y'all leave y'all guess down below in the comments though. But look at this. Look at the bears, y'all. Have y'all seen anything like this before? This shit crazy. I've never seen so many bears in one spot, all going the same way.
They like it's some
What the hell is
going
on?
We out.
Somebody let me know why is this happening.
Definitely, they ain't even thinking about the cars or nothing. They just they like, yeah, we out of here, man. We finna shoot out of here. We shooting east. We shooting east and south, man. We gotta get on out of here.
Why is all the bears leaving? Do they know something we don't know? Y'all know it's a big ass volcano under that junk. Could that junk be about to erupt? That's why all the bears and other animals leaving?
Right.
That's just highly suspicious, y'all. There's been other videos around the world of animals acting strange lately, but this one is at the top.
Oh, it's a volcano up under there. That might be what's it. You know what I'm saying? And animals, they communicate different. They energy different. So, one of the bears might have went down there and seen the motherfucking volcano, bubbling up, getting ready. And they're like, oh shit, this motherfucker finna erupt soon. And he went back spread the word, and all the bears like, damn, you heard the volcano finna erupt soon. Then they like, shit, we out of here. we gotta migrate. We gotta get on up out of here because we ain't got too much time left, fam. We out of here. And that might be what it is. Now we look up and next week, a few weeks down the line or something, and that volcano erupt over there and everything, then we know that's exactly what it was.
Did y'all hear Donald Trump say that he made a deal with the devil? Yes, he said he made a deal with the devil to improve the military. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that doesn't sound very Christ-like to me. Even the most like non-Christian Christians don't talk about making deals with the devil. That's not anybody who loves Jesus is going to be saying that. Now I know all you Trump stands are going to say, dude, he never said that. It's out of context. It's just a saying. I've never in my life just said randomly about anything that I made a deal with the devil. I would never make a deal with the devil, ever. Source, trust me, bro. Nah, here's the video right here.
There's nothing like what we had. And that's why I did that. I made deals with the devil in order to get that done. Because we had to improve our military.
Man, Trizzy. I can't, y'all know I'll be trying to take up for Trizzy and everything, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize it's Trizzy talking when he be saying this shit, you know what I'm saying? He'll say anything. And the person, when he said, I made a deal with the devil, I told y'all how Trizzy would insult a motherfucker so politely. He'll insult you so politely and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? That right there when he just said that, and I ain't just taking up from him. He might be on some bullshit. He might have made a deal with the devil or whatever. But when I hear, that's the first thing I'm thinking about. He just insulted somebody like, I had to make a deal with the devil. Like whoever he made that deal with, whatever country or whatever and everything, he basically called them motherfuckers like these dirty snake devil motherfuckers and everything. I had to make a deal with them to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just my opinion, y'all. Don't get to going crazy and everything. Like, no, he's a fucking demon. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying what I felt from him. My bad. Y'all chill out.
And mind you, those of you who are going to try to say it's just a figure of speech, he didn't say I made a deal with the devil. He said I made deals, plural, with the devil. Do you really think that a leader that loves the Lord is openly going to say that he is making deals with the devil or he has made deals with the devil? That's the guy that y'all trust, the one who's making deals with the devil? Now, I know y'all going to make an excuse, so I'm ready for them in the comments.
And I wouldn't be surprised. Like, Trizzy ain't never been no big time Christian dude and nothing. Like, you don't hear Trizzy talking, referring and reciting Bible quotes and none of that. Trizzy probably never read the Bible or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. They about money and all type of other shit, man. It's about right and wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? You either on the right side or you're on the wrong side. A lot of these motherfuckers, even Trizzy, he might be on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about right and wrong, man. This shit crazy out here.
Prove to y'all that Abraham Lincoln was a black man. Now look at this. For those who are watching, look at this. This doesn't even look like the photo that they put in the history. Where's his beard? He was known to keep that bad boy on him. So this is cap. That's ballpark. That's not Abe Lincoln. You can't give me this picture, then give me this picture, and then give me this picture, and then give me this picture, all these, and then expect me to believe that this is all the same person. Nah, right? Because his own autobiography said this. Ha! Now what it say? At that time in Sagamon, now in Minner.
Man, I keep hearing about this. Is he really black, y'all? Or is this like just all gas up? Because, some pictures I done seen, it don't look like he's, you know what I'm saying? But, they can manipulate those pictures. They can make it look like that and everything. But I keep hearing these stories and everything about Abraham Lincoln being black.
County, where I remained a year as a sort of clerk in a store. Then came the Black Hawk War, and I was elected a captain of volunteers. A success which gave me more pleasure than I have ever had since. What's the Black Hawk War? Let's check it out. The Black Hawk War was a conflict between United States and Native Americans led by Black Hawk, a Sauk leader. The war erupted after Black Hawk and a group of Sauks, Mesquaks, and Kickapoos, known as the British Band, crossed the Mississippi River to the United States of Illinois from Iowa Indian Territory in 1832. Black Hawk's motives were ambiguous, but he was apparently hoping to reclaim land that was taken over by the United States. So Abraham Lincoln was a captain of volunteers that was elected to fight against these tribal peoples. A success which gave me more pleasure than any I've had since. I went the campaign, was elated, ran for the legislature the same year, and was beaten. The only time I ever have been beaten by the people. The next in 3 succeeding biennial elections, I was elected to the legislature. I was not a candidate afterwards. During this legislative period, I had studied law and removed to Springfield to practice it. In 1846, I was once elected to the lower house of Congress. And I say that to say because in most of us, our surnames prove that we have some type of European ancestry. And not all Europeans were colonized, right? That's also something too that is hidden in their bullshit. Yeah, we the copper-colored people are the true aboriginals, but we also the true Europeans as well, if one would say. If one would say, even though they did some monstrous things, some devastating things to some of the people, right? Now, this is the part right here, right? This one is the banger. Oops, it showed y'all. Shit. I was losing interest in politics when the repeal of the Missouri Compromise aroused me again. What I have done since then is pretty well known. If any personal description of me is thought desirable, it may be said I am in height 6 feet 4 inches. My boy was tall.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln was tall as hell. Everybody know that.
Nearly. Lean in flesh, skinny, weighing 180 pounds, about the same size as a point guard. Dark complexion with coarse black hair and gray eyes.
And then I'm starting to think about it and everything. I'm thinking about it right now. My bad for stopping it. I'm thinking about it. You know, all the pictures I seen of Abraham Lincoln, you know, it's all the modern day pictures, you know, like, you know, depicting him as being a white man and everything. But when I think about it, that white man, he got that beard like a homie, like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got that one Rick Ross beard, you know what I'm talking about, y'all? And like, man, like, you don't see too many, like, that kind of beard right there definitely is a hood beard.
No other in marks or brands recollected. Yours truly, Abraham Lincoln. The Melungeon.
Then look at that hair right there on that picture right there.
Did you see the video that the man posted about the
I'm gonna have to do some more research on that one right there, y'all. I gotta do some more research for sure.
ritual that goes on in the mountains in Arizona? If you haven't, I'm going to show it to you.
Ritual in the White Mountains of Arizona. They physically brought like a black stone altar. They trucked this thing in and then carried it into the White Mountain Apache reservation to their high place that's out there. And they brought a huge pig with them. And the man who was the high priest over it came up from Phoenix, Arizona to govern this ritual. He had that brown, charred, soggy skin and feeble, like needing help, but he was the master of ceremonies. As people took their positions and began to initiate that ritual, when they slaughtered the pig on the altar, abuse is happening around it. When he drank the blood of the sacrifice of the person, his complexion came back to life, like he lost 20 years on his life. His skin transformed in front of my face to be that of a much younger man, and his spine stood erect. The joints of his hands were straightened out. That is a vampire.
And there's another guy on this app, I think his name is Domo Draper. He said that whenever a familiar isn't producing enough red stuff for the vamp that what ends up happening is the vamp gets sick and starts to develop like red blotchy patches on its skin. And this is linked historically, okay, because I looked it up, to a blood disorder from a long time ago. Like it says here, the vampire myth is often linked to a real world blood disorder called porphyria. And who once said that they were a descendant of Vlad the Impaler? Oh, yes, Charles. So, my question to you guys is, do they walk among us? Do you believe that they do?
Look, man, do y'all believe vampires are real? I never been sold on the vampire thing. Like, I done seen the stories, I done seen the movies, I done, people talk about it and everything, just like my man just talked about it and everything. Then it's some people out here too that don't age, that get old as hell. You be like, damn, how the fuck they still looking like that? They still, you know what I'm saying? And I done seen some people out here that they don't be aging and everything. They might be doing that the Kardashian thing. I was just seeing a little thing with the Kardashian said they be doing some where they be doing some little process, some little treatment to keep them looking young, and they pumping. I forgot what the name of it is. Is it, what the fuck did they say? Val or Val? They be pumping something in them to keep them young or whatever and everything, keep them looking young. But I don't know. Man. That's crazy work right there. That's crazy work. Hey, and Red Cap, I seen you said that if Abraham Lincoln was black, why did they even have slaves? First thing I want to say, man, the slaves was a business. Having the whole slave trade thing, that was a business. And then what else I want to say is it wasn't just like white folks having slaves and everything. It was black folks that was having slaves too. That was, doing their thing with the slaves and all that shit and everything. So you can't rule that out. That was part of the game, you know what I'm saying? That definitely was evil though, but let's finish it up, y'all. Let's finish it up. Salute to everybody.
How many square things are on this water tower? And then look at the second water tower I'm about to show.
What the fuck is that on the water tower, y'all? Is that like, is they cooking the fucking water? What is they doing? Is they sending like some frequencies into the water, or is that purifiers? Like, what the fuck is that on the water towers, man? I ain't never in my life seen no water towers with like that type of shit on there. Never. Man, that got me thinking now, man. They frying the water, y'all. They frying, they literally cooking the water. Like, what is that? That shit don't make no sense, man. It's crazy out here, y'all. Hey, stay on wave, y'all. Stay on wave. Keep that good energy around. Keep that love around. Stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Take it day by day. Protect your peace watching these videos, man. Don't let it mess with your vibration. Don't let it bring you down. None of that, y'all. Stay vibrating in those high frequencies. In the end, we will win. It's crazy out here, y'all. Too crazy, man. Salute to my content management moderators, everybody in the chat. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy Thal, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all real soon, y'all. Peace.
Fam over.